incident of this magnitude, there's always going to be all hands on deck.
Nearly 24 hours later, firefighters still putting out hot spots after the massive 7-alarm fire inside a warehouse in West Baltimore. Hello, everybody. I'm Nikki Zizaza.
And I'm Rick Ritter. Welcome to those of you watching on CBS News Baltimore and right here on WJZ. It is a story we were first to break to you last night as that fire is finally contained but not out. And hours later, it is still having a major impact on that community.
We were first to tell you about it as breaking news at 7 p.m. last night. We're staying on top of the story with team coverage. Casey Baylor with the impact for people who live near the warehouse.
But first, let's go to Tara Lynch, who was the first reporter on scene last night. Tara, what are you seeing at the 5 o'clock hour?
Well, Rick and Nikki, it's much quieter than when we were with everybody at 11 o'clock last night, that's for sure. When I look behind me, I'm seeing a lot of windows that have been blown out. We did see a firefighter up on that ladder that's off to my left here, but that firefighter's down now. So we're just seeing some smoke, maybe some smoldering happening here. Fire contained, but not out quite yet. And it's really remarkable that just, 12, 15, 17, 20 hours ago, we had more than 200 firefighters here. Right now, the city's scaling back the operation in West Baltimore.
This is the Ward Bakeries building. Access will be made off Landale Street.
Battling this warehouse fire went into its second day after it was downgraded from a 7 to 3 alarm blaze Tuesday morning. On Monday night, we heard multiple booms from the building. Fire officials are still trying to figure out what that was and are enlisting help from the state and the feds.
Heavy fire, hazardous explosion.
That's why I've brought in the full force of investigators from the state.
Investigators are trying to figure out what started this fire, where it began, and how it spread so quickly. Firefighters have not gone inside to fight the flames. The building contains mattresses, according to Chief Wallace, and is equipped with a sprinkler system.
Did those systems operate? Were they inoperable? That's very much part of the investigation. I don't know about whether or not the building was open, breached, locked.
Fire crews say the building has 3 floors above ground and 2 below.
Those subsurface fires are very, very, very dangerous. We're still working through a point of origin to actually see whether it was internal, external, worked its way in.
Now structural concerns remain and questions if the building could collapse. The city's already working on a demo plan.
As far as the wall on the Amtrak side, yes, we still have concerns with that.
We also know 30 residents on North Benelux were displaced last night, the Red Cross assisting them. BGE also turned off power today for much of this area. And we're along Edmondson Avenue. That's a main thoroughfare here in West Baltimore. Casey Baylor joins us now live. Casey, I know that you've been speaking with both neighbors and businesses. What is the impact now this afternoon?
Well, Tara, some residents, as you mentioned, are displaced, and right now they're trying to figure out when they're able to return home. At the same time, some businesses on this block were open today, but they didn't see any customers, and they're wondering when that's going to change.
If we go all the way down there, they're in trouble.
A dark cloud of smoke and flames captured on camera after a warehouse caught fire Monday night.
Thank God that the fire, if it had to happen, it happened across the street from a fire station. I mean, wow. It's just amazing.
The massive fire on West Landale Street blocked off several neighboring blocks. It even pushed fire officials to remove residents from 15 households on North Bentlow Street out of precaution. The Red Cross is assisting, and those families will be housed by the city in a hotel. Neighbors are thinking of others in this moment, handing out masks because of heavy smoke in the area and thinking of ways to help those currently displaced.
How we as a community can mobilize to provide resources.
Meanwhile, businesses like Sudsville Laundry are wondering how they're going to make up for the money lost Tuesday.
Normally, our laundromat is full by now. By 8:30, it's packed.
The Coin Laundromat sits beside the warehouse on Edmondson Avenue.
You could feel the heat. You could feel the smoke. I mean, you could smell the smoke. I was really scared to come in here because it's so close.
Charmaine Jackson, who works at the laundromat, hopes this scene wraps up soon.
Even for the neighbors, the people in the neighborhood, like, this is really bad. Like, some people don't have water. Some people don't have gas.
Now, we talked to another Sudsville employee. He didn't want to talk on camera, but he did tell me he was at work last night when that warehouse went up in flames and smoke. He says because of this active scene and with all of these roads blocked off, he couldn't actually go home last night, so he slept here overnight. But taking a look at the parking lot today, or at this hour, it looks like he did finally make it home. Reporting live on your corner in West Baltimore, I'm Casey Baylor for WJZ.
Casey Tara, great coverage. Thank you.